You're watching Rio Grande Esports live streams. Make sure to tune in weekly and check out our experienced players and our experienced commentators. Make sure to check out our pre-game talk show and our post-game talk show. We'll have all the action and all the coverage of Rio Grande Esports.
This stream is brought to you by the Rio Esports Media Team.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a non-Monday. What are you doing?
None.
were you about to hit me with that?
No.
Something tells me I'm about to get hit. Anyways, so it's another Monday, ladies and gentlemen, which means it's now time to kick off another exciting week of ECAC action. Starting off with,
Go away.
go.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Anyways, I was saying we're starting off a brand new week, another exciting week of ECAC action.
Yup.
As we're kicking off with the Smash Crew Battles. We weren't here last week. We'll get back to why here in a second. Just to give a little warns up. Just give a little warning, a little heads up, everyone. Stakes are high this week. Rio Grande is on the bubble of not making playoffs, and they need to win to stay alive in it. And FAU, who will be the opponent tonight, will be looking to stay undefeated. So
Big game.
Very tall task for University of Rio Grande tonight. They give a little rundown about why we weren't here yesterday. Last week, I don't know why I said yesterday. I wasn't here yesterday because it was Sunday, and I was at work. But the reason we were here last week is because of there was a technical issue between Rio Grande. The connection wasn't really great, from what I was told. Actually, no, wrong. It wasn't functional. It was like a 20 up, 40 down or something like that. I forget.
Yeah, it was a big update for the game.
Yeah, big update. It added the support for Sora amiibos, and that's it. It wasn't even a big update.
And that's actually happening right now. They're doing it again. So right now...
no. What's going on right now, there's an error with CCN here with switches for some reason. Like the PCs are fine, the Xbox is fine, the PlayStations are fine. It's only Nintendo Switches are having issues with connections through LAN right now, which I don't know exactly what the issue could be. I don't know. No one really knows exactly. So all we can do is speculate of what it is and what's going on right now. The match is still being attempted to be played tonight because those errors are still going on right now. Currently, the players at University of Rio Grande are at Jackson High School. Trying to get set up and trying to get ready for the game. We should hear from them any time now, which unfortunately means there'll be no post-game interview.
Yeah.
There'll be a small little talk probably after, if anything, but we can't really do too much post-game insight because they are not here on campus with us today.
And one thing clear, John also coaches at Jackson High School, so he has full access to that.
Yes.
So they're not just breaking into some random school and stealing their Switch.
And
he works there.
He works there too.
Yeah, so thank you, Jackson High School, for helping us out tonight and at least trying to give us the chance to try to get set up and be able to play our match. However, I will keep right now. The stream could get cut short if the connection here starts interfering with the match itself.
Yep.
Because Smash is peer-to-peer, so there's a good chance that we might not be able to watch the matches at all. But if that's the case, we will try to relay that message through our social medias, such as Twitter and Instagram. So keep an eye out like that if that were to happen.
Yep.
So let's talk about the severity of this game right now. Okay.
It's a do or die, not a do or die situation, I would say, but it's definitely an important game.
Actually, from looking at the standings, it is exactly that.
It is a do or die.
So the thing is, we wouldn't understand that right now because our season just started 3 weeks ago. These guys are ahead of us.
Yep.
So
they're about what?
They're on the back end. They're on the back half of their schedule. They have one more game after this.
Yeah, because this week for us is our halfway point.
Yeah.
So.
Playoffs are likely. Well, playoffs are likely for 3 teams for sure right now in the playoff race, which is with Bethel Pilots, the Cybears, and FAU, who they go against tonight. Rio Grande had the FF against Bethel because of the internet, and they played against the Cybears earlier this season, and they lost 2-0 to them. Currently, the playoff race standing next to them is LIU, which I believe they also played. I believe they lost to LIU as well, 2-0. Yeah, they did. And WCE, who is supposed to be their last match of the season. Currently, right now, I believe is eliminated from playoff contention from what I saw, unless some weird voodoo magic thing happens. WVU Tech and UCSA are eliminated from playoff contention right now in their bracket.
Gotcha.
So, it is not impossible for Rio Grande to make it. They need a couple things to happen. Okay, from what I remember correctly, if I go ahead and pull that up real quick, they need to win out, which will move them to 4-3, and LIU needs to lose all the way out. So if they win tonight, so if LIU wins regardless, Rio Grande is out of the playoff picture. Which
It's crazy to think that like that's a situation and they're on the back half of the playoffs, but like
wrapped back in the back half of the season, which is crazy to think about. The season moved that fast.
yeah.
And the thing is, like, the season is like it doesn't feel like we've been here that long. Granted, some of these matches have been FFs. Rio Grande had the FF last week, the week before. They FF. Well, I believe it was UCSA FF'd against them. I believe UCSA pulled out of the
ECAC.
Not just the ECAC Smash Cruise entirely. I do know they still have teams, but they pulled out the ECAC Smash Cruise at least. So keep that in mind. They're not really in there.
Stuff like that kind of happens. I mean,
No, it happens.
Yeah.
This has been a thing forever. I've seen teams that pulled out completely from leagues and just in general, just because it turns out players aren't available. I mean, it happened to us this year with the Valorant team. It happened. It was really hard to get a team, a steady five, and they just couldn't get it. Like I said, I really wish we could have done that because I would have loved to cast them. And honestly, I was trying to play for them at first, but can't multi-sport, and I learned that unfortunately when we tried to set up the team.
right.
That was what the one shot thing was we banked on, by the way. I want to put that out there. But because of that, they had to find other people. They had enough people, but it turns out scheduling conflicts was causing a lot of problems. And then eventually Riot just said, you know what? It's not really worth trying to.
Yeah, too much risk. There.
Yeah. But besides that, that'll probably be more discussed on the podcast on Eye of the Storm. Keep your eye out for episode 4. And currently episode 3 out. Episode 3 is out right now. If you want to go ahead and watch that after, we'll interview Simple Goose, the main tank for the Overwatch team here at Rio Grande.
Yep.
And you guys
It was a interesting episode.
It was a fun episode. It's probably our best one yet so far. I'll admit that right now. Anyway, so let's look at this right now. Okay, let's run back the last match that you guys played.
Yep.
Didn't get it on stream, unfortunately. I really wish we did, because the one time we didn't get the stream is the one time that this team finally came into form. Okay, last match played, PB John took a 9 stock, and in game 1 only lost 2 stocks. 3 stock the last 2 people in the match. It was probably one of the craziest things I've seen come out from this man entirely. Game 2, John stepped out. What About an Xbox showed up and took away, I want to say, 5 stocks. They took a 5 stock, and it kind of like the first really good showing for them as well. And the second half, cleaned it up, only losing 1 stock, I believe, in the span of 4. So Rio Grande only gave up, I would say, a total of 7 stocks compared to the 18 needed to win.
And that was the last game they played, right?
That was the last game they played. They played
so
against,
I know they played that and they FF'd the next week, and now they're playing this week. Let's hope like that whatever they played against that time, like if they play like that this week,
Yeah, no.
there's no chance about it. They will win out.
But another thing you gotta consider when you look at Rio Grande right now, they're in a very weird position. They haven't competed in 2 weeks. Okay,
Right.
They had an FF win and an FF loss. They were trying to play last week, but technical issues caused that not to be a thing. But the thing is, you gotta look at the whole entire bigger picture when it comes to this. Rio needs to play like that game, just entirely. But
And that's one thing I've always said since I first started coaching, and well, actually no, when I was playing, Rio strives when their back's against the wall all the time.
oh no, you're not wrong. Hey, Rio has come from a lot of just being down in general. Since we're here right now, we're going to talk about Rio briefly. Let's give you a nice little mid-season / close to end season update on the round of teams.
We have posted our records on
Yeah.
to socials, but for those that haven't had a chance to see it, we'll go
If
over
you
it right
have,
now.
yes, if you have seen it on socials, well, it's there. If you don't want to hear my voice, it is on our socials, on Twitter, on Instagram as well. I believe it's on Instagram. I'm not telling
Yeah, it's
you.
on Instagram.
Okay, it's on Instagram. But if not, and if you just want to listen to what things that you can just read, stay tuned. So right now, in the current game right now, Rio Grande is tied for. Actually, no, not tied. They're in 5th place on the bubble, 2-3, right in front of WCE and right behind LIU.
Right.
So they're on the bubble team. Those 3 teams are on the bubble. Bethel, Cybears, and FAU are all undefeated right now. those are pretty much what you're looking to be like your playoff favorites right now, with WVU and USCA practically being eliminated from contention. Looking at the League of Legends side, Rio Grande is tied for first against Stockton.
They're both 4-0 teams now.
Yeah, both 4-0. They face each other in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So they keep going the way they are, and both teams are undefeated. Then that's gonna be a heck of a game to watch.
That's gonna be a very interesting match to watch. I believe right now you have Mountain Cat Esports and Idaho Vandals, both teams that Rio Grande has defeated already, tied for third. William and Marist College also tied for fifth. They go against Marist College this week.
Yep.
Rio Grande goes to Marist College this week, and then at seventh is WVU Potomac, which they go against. I think in between. Actually, no, they play it. That's their finale game. Okay. And then RMC, who I believe that they were supposed to play last week, has pulled out of the league.
Around this time of the year, you start seeing a lot of pullouts because the kids not focusing on
Overcommitments.
grades, overcommitments, too much time,
and eligibility starts kicking in. It is a brutal time for not just esports, but just sports in general.
Yeah.
We just keep that in mind. Like, that's not just an esports thing. I've seen baseball players do it. I've seen basketball players, wrestlers. I've seen the whole 9 yards. Even my brother, who went to Muskingum, had some great issues at one time. That's because he was going for an engineering degree. He didn't want to do engineering.
Right.
So, let's keep that in mind. Rio Grande Overwatch is tied in first with Concord Esports. We go against them in about 3 weeks.
3 weeks
during our spring break. So be wary about that. I'm not sure how the streams are going to go. I don't know how Eye of the Storm is going to be. So when that comes around, we'll keep you guys posted on our socials as well. USF and WIU is tied for third. Bayren and Muskingum are tied for fifth. FAU and I believe, I don't remember what school this is, Caldwell, are tied in seventh right now. This has been a very exciting season for Overwatch. More of the same than what we're gonna kind of used to. Hopefully, it's not gonna be all of the same, because this is around the time when you see the Overwatch team start to falter, they get too comfortable. That's been a big focus in the practices right now.
Yep.
So let's keep that in mind.
Week 3, Week 4 droughts are our biggest thing, and then we pick it back up. But right now, I've been keeping the team kind of focused on like the task at hand. Don't sit there and think about what's going on next week. Don't think about what happened last week. Sit there and focus on task at hand. You have a team that's wanting to beat you every week. This team is wanting to beat you now.
Update: John and the rest of the team had just arrived like a few minutes ago.
Okay, so they're still setting up.
Okay, so we're gonna just set up. Man, no, the biggest thing, one of the biggest focus during the boot camp, during January, was the whole entire thing of no matter what the record is, what team they're going against, or what team we are going against, take it as the same time. What was it? Oh my god.
We're live on Instagram, but you
but
can see our arms.
You can only see our arms. So let me just like
formatting issues.
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that close. Anyway,
Put your heads together.
cringe.
You're cringe.
The thing is that one of the biggest things that they wanted to focus on during the boot camp was to take every week exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Take the same precautionary measure. Take the same practice, same whatnot. No matter if it's the number 1 team or it's the number 8 team, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and that was the biggest thing that when we learned. When I was coaching you guys, was egos was a situation that kept happening. Like it was like we were 3 on the team, and it was like, oh man,
it was coming out last week. I'm not gonna lie, it started coming out last week.
Yep.
And especially during the game, that's kind of why we got punished on map 2.
Yep. Despite
the fact that also, it was we didn't play well, and the game, that's one of their favorite maps. Moving on to that, we have Rocket League, who is also in a very similar position as the Smash team right now with SJF and Adrian taking tying at first. Tied at 3 is MBCC Buccaneers and GW Black. At 5th, it is tied for Rio Grande and SUNY, and the Golden Knights are stuck in 7th. So, this is also a very interesting situation for that team as well. They're also in a situation where they need to win out and have certain things fall into place for them to make playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, right now, these are one of these situations that in any sport you don't want to be in. Because the thing is that if I remember correctly, if they win, they'll beat GW Black. They'll get the tiebreaker if they win out, which they'll finish in 3 at 3. SUNY has to lose the rest of the way out. they cannot tie with them because they beat SUNY. SUNY beat them. So if they do tie, SUNY gets a tiebreaker, Rio Grande gets eliminated. So they need to. So yeah, they cannot tie with SUNY. So if SUNY so happens to just win once, it's over for Rocket League.
Right.
So just keep that in mind as well. Here's another thing as well that's really shocking. FAU is yet to drop a game yet. They are flawless completely. They've won. I think they're 4-0 going into this game. If they go, which means they're 8-0 on maps. So we'll just keep that in mind. Rio Grande looking to break that streak tonight.
Yep. And if they play the same way they did 2 weeks ago, guarantee you, we'll see it. We'll see it.
Now, this is a question I want to see from like a coach's aspect on this. Okay, and I've been in a situation where you are stuck not playing for a couple weeks. Do you think the rust actually builds up on players?
A little bit. It does build up a little bit.
Like from a player's aspect, it happened to me once. When the team's FF, then we had a bye week right after, and it felt kind of weird going back into it the next week, well, like after 2 weeks. I'm like, you kind of forget that you play, that you're competitive. Like, oh wait, yeah, that's right.
That first, I would say, in the Overwatch standpoint, in that first team fight, that smack in the mouth, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot what we were doing.
Yeah, I forgot this is what it's like. Because the thing is that no matter what game it is, you can like play so many games of like quick play, ranked, and Smash. It's Elite Smash or just regular Smash.
That's why I usually get scrims during the time. Like, okay, well, we had a team forfeit on us. All right, well, Thursday, what are you guys doing? Well, we usually do vaudeville. Well, we got a scrim now. We got that going on.
Yeah, it's nothing to review. What's it gonna do?
Yep. Yeah. So we get you guys a scrim so you guys can get ready to play that. That way you're still in the swing of things. And I don't change anything up in practice. I don't do anything like that. So the next week we got to prepare for now. It's trying to get them prepared for that time. That way whenever game time comes, it's not, oh, gosh, because like with that first fight, you can it's make or break for a fight.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, oh, you still have a full game to play, that first fight, you punch in the mouth like that, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a hard day.
The thing is, this is going to be more crucial when it comes to a game like Smash with the crew battles. If you send John in there and John gets swept 3-0, not only are you down by 3 stocks, but you just lost your strongest player.
Right.
The thing is that now you're doing this uphill battle, you're going against their strongest player at full stocks, and you cannot do anything about it. Okay, you don't have a choice at that point. So.
And I think Second Heaven and want to buy an Xbox will sit there and if they play like they did last week, I think they are on very, very good pace to contend with John.
Yes, they need to just. Things that the keys figures them. They need to keep that confidence up. Okay, whenever they start getting in their own heads is when they start to falter and fumble. Yeah. So we gotta keep that in mind. We don't have any update on John yet, do we?
Yeah, they're about to get started. The arena's open, but like the switch isn't connecting now for some reason.
Are you joking?
No.
Oh, connecting to like the source?
Yeah, it's not connecting to the stream.
That's very unfortunate. Is the screen that it's supposed to be on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, dang Nintendo, thanks, Theory. I'll put you up there.
Anyway, my brother sent me Snapchats. Anyway, another thing, what are we talking about? What are some of the things we can talk about here? School-wise. Let's talk about a couple things I feel like we can probably do with this program. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm not gonna like front you. I really don't know what to talk about right now.
All right, so what do you think is going through John's mind? Because this is one thing that I know happens a lot to teams, and from a coaching standpoint, it hits a lot harder for me. You guys are just here to play the game. You guys play the game, but the adversity of sitting there going, we FF last week because of the Switch problem. Now we have the same problem going on this week. We changed locations to play again.
You have to switch completely.
Yeah, they changed their Switch. They're playing a new environment.
From what I saw, 2 things you're going to be thinking about. Okay, first of all, John is already in a panic as is.
Oh, yeah. He did not seem like...
John is already thinking like, oh, crap. Like, I don't want to FF because we FF, it's over. That's the first thing he thought. He was thinking that we need to fix this issue ASAP. We need this to be fixed ASAP.
Right.
So, they found a solution. They're going to try to figure out. They're going to pray to God that this works.
Yep.
And from the sounds of it, they are. It's ready for us. We just can't get our things right. Are you sure it's a thing on the computer side?
I believe so. I don't know what else it would be.
Well, I'll keep stream stalled. I'll keep stream stalled, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'll still talk about these things. But also, one thing is, well, you got to realize, he's got to wear this. He's got to play this in two different hats on this one. He's got to play. He's got to be a coach on the side, which that's how he got to figure out like the fixing the things to make sure they play. Then he has to be a player on the side where he remembers that he has to play his part on the game.
Yep.
So.
And that's a big thing. That's why whenever that last semester we were going to be playing, I was going to end up playing. And then Jarrett and Aston came in, and that kind of helped us out a little bit. So it took a lot of pressure off me because I could already feel it. More just playing in a scrim, and I could feel the pressure of me having to play with coach. It's a lot. That's why I'm not a big fan of playing anymore. I'll play for fun, but coaching, that's where my bread and butter is. But esports is fun here at Rio. I'll extend this gratitude to invite you to join Rio Grande Esports. Rio Grande Esports is a wonderful place. We offer scholarships. We offer a lot of game titles. We're trying to work on more game titles to get them on there.
You know I can still talk to you.
You know what? I'm still talking.
I can still talk to you while I do this.
You're setting up stream. I want you to focus on
I'm trying to set up stream. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I don't work on these things.
The PC was the.
Okay.
That's the one.
That's me.
Yeah, that's the one.
Come on, Ski Line, you got it.
I'm gonna start instating a rule. Every time someone says my name wrong, they gotta do a hill. Every time someone says my name wrong, they gotta do a hill. Wait, where's the plug for the switch? Is it this thing right here?
Yeah, it should be connected to this capture card over here.
This capture card.
Yeah. It was working earlier. I don't know what happened.
Now we got it!
Okay, good. Now
it wasn't plugged in!
No, it was plugged in. I just that we didn't try the good old fashioned unplug it and put it back in. Okay, no, there was another thing I want to talk about. We're talking about the ring rust thing. But yeah, no, when it comes down to this situation that John is in, he has to wear this in two different, he has to wear two hats in the situation. Okay, he has to do as a player and focus on his own part, and then he has to, he's got to put on his coach hat and think, I got to make sure my players are ready, got to make sure they're, got to make sure, they're all just, be perfect, just fine, whatever. You're playing at the top, playing their best. He's got to worry about being a player, he's worry about thinking, I got to play my best. Well, he flips it down and says, I got to play my best. Shout out Cincinnati Cyclones, that's where this hat came from. Anyway,
Cincinnati, Skylines.
that's not what the name's about. Anyway, so we're going to get ready for this match. We're going to get ready here in about a couple minutes. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back with...
Watch these ads.
Yeah, with me and Corbin casting what should be a great match. Stay tuned.
I'm going to go find something else.
So nothing else? Is this not entertaining for you?
So everyone, live fixing update.
It's not working.
It's working. It's just taking forever to load.
I guess he doesn't like Smash Bros.
He does not like Smash Bros. As the Overwatch coach.
Does it not have a Nintendo account?
Hello, everyone. I have no idea what's going on.
Did you restart the Switch entirely, or did you just restart the game?
I just
Alright,
went back to the home menu. Here we go.
We'll figure this out.
We're figuring this out, guys. Don't worry. This happens with live streaming. I've had much worse things happen than
Are
this.
we on the right account is the question.
We should be. They're both connected to... They should both be connected to online. Especially Dylan's account.
No, you were on the wrong account.
I just need to try Dylan's account.
You were on the wrong account. We're just going to do Dylan's.
That's fair.
Anyway, so we have the room code and everything?
What?
Do we have the room code and everything?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Also, have they started?
Oh.
Might want to figure that out, because if they've started, we're going to miss game 1.
I think they have.
Okay, so we're missing game 1 of round 1. Well, round 1 of game 1, that's right.
Here we go.
Okay. Don't say the name out loud.
I'm not. I know better than that.
Good. I don't. 2FW.
You're saying it out loud.
It's fine. They're gonna see it
Yeah.
anyway.
That's true. Well, this isn't what they're seeing right now.
Yeah. I'm saying they're gonna see it in the corner.
Yeah.
All right. So do we just transition?
Yeah, we should be able to just press publish on here.
Yeah. So they are in game 1 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're still on these mics. We're just gonna stay on these mics for right now. Okay. We're just gonna just stay on these mics, stand up, watch it. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So right now we don't know. More likely, John is in right now. That is if they're not like all the way through. We're gonna figure out.
Mm-hmm.
But at the very most, we are in game 2 of game 1. Well, round 2 of game 1.
Yeah.
If not, it is John going against their main, which John did beat their dark pit. So thing is, we don't know how many stocks or anything. We're kind of lost. I should probably put myself on the stands now. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea to spectate. Amazing idea to spectate.
Wait, we're spectating? No way.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
And we have live viewing, I guess.
Yeah. So currently, right now, I believe they're probably working on the maps, or more likely probably asking who is Big D.
Yes. For anyone wondering, that's Dylan. And
Yeah.
the D stands for Dylan.
Big Dylan.
Yes.
That's what that means. Anyway, so it looks like right now that, so you're used to seeing the Rio Grande tag. Instead, we have the JAS tag. That is Jackson High School. Once again, thank you for helping us with this. I do appreciate, we all appreciate here at Rio Grande. So, so that our boys can play right now. They are currently, it's currently 1-0 right now. PB John is still in. I don't know how many stocks are in right now, though. That's the greatest thing.
We're going to figure out.
Now, the interesting thing as well is that we're getting some really interesting matchups too. We have, they had a dark pit. Now they're starting off with. Now they're going on to game 2 with the Yoshi.
I don't see Yoshis very much in esports.
Now you don't see them too often anymore. They were pretty prevalent in the early days, but they are.
Yoshi was my first main.
So it looks like John is going to be working with 1 stock, if I'm going to guess. Yes, so John has 1 stock right now. If you were BB John in the situation, you're not playing to win, you're playing to survive right now. You're playing to do a certain, get a certain amount of damage.
Yeah, and that egg move that Yoshi does might be...
That is a good way, that's a great entry tool. The side B comes out, watch it, it's down B, my fault. Batui into forward air. Back onto the Batui again. With the amount of edge pressure that he just has. Oh,
yeah.
He didn't extend it completely. He short jumped it. He was ready for a fast fall. Oh, Batui gets him out of a really hairy, sticky situation. He needs to just get this early stock. I think that's about the best we're probably going to get from this. Side, down B comes out again. Down B, once again, he's fishing for it. That's not a great idea. The nair comes through. Batui.
The fact John is this high in damage this early in the game is concerning.
Oh no, Yoshi can rack up damage pretty quickly. It's the killing department where Yoshi kind of struggles at.
Yeah.
Granted, he does have some kill options. Back air is a really good option, if I remember correctly. And that's exactly what John was looking for, was at least the 1 stock. That is enough to be just fine. Goes to the Poison Cloud, back air, does not finish the kill.
Oh!
But he still gets Batui. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you do your DI. And just narrowly staying alive again. 165. One of the few good things about Piranha Plant is how heavy Piranha Plant is. The back air shield pokes, and that's going to be the end of John that we know of for this round.
Yes, but for Rio Grande, at least we got a stock down for...
Yeah, no, Rio Grande is still technically in the lead as we know.
Okay.
So Yoshi already big, like just really big, like just getting that one.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're probably next one we're gonna see is wanna buy an Xbox, which you're gonna see a Sora versus a Yoshi. That could be that's a very mixy matchup we see there because Yoshi's gonna have the speed to go around, but Sora's gonna have the range, especially with the neutral B cards rotating out. That Thunder can do a lot of damage. That Thunder's sometimes a kill option.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
Yeah, no, What About an Xbox has done nothing but perfect Sora for the last year, and now it's starting to show fully within these crew battles. The thing is, right now, I think she's more comfortable in a crew battle setting than she is in an actual like one-on-one setting.
I think so because I've seen her get a lot more like, I'd say wins, if you want to say, in crew battles because I think it brings up team morale in a way.
I think it's the fact that like it's a different environment. It's completely different.
Hmm.
Someone said Rio Dillon has entered the battlefield. Thanks, Theory, on that one. Yeah, that's my teammate, alright. So JHS is taking a long... Well, I say JHS. My fault. Rio Grande's taking a long time to figure this out. I think they're rigging stage bans and everything, trying to figure it out. The thing is, right now, we're also on this kind of like big mystery anyway. Yeah, we're on this bigger mystery anyway about who's the last person we're going to see, and hopefully we end up seeing them in the first place. This could be really close because the thing is that finally Rio Grande's finally hitting that stride of just perfection. Not perfection, just getting closer to perfection. They had a rough patch the first 2 weeks. They came back week 3, week 4 they didn't play, week 5 they didn't play, and now they're in a do or die situation.
Yes, and honestly,
The thing is, Rio Grande can't pull this back. They will pull this back.
yeah.
Knowing them, they're able to do. They have the potential to pull this back completely. As I believe we are going to be on Town and City.
Town and City.
So, yeah, Yoshi needs to remove one stock, and they're back to it. Now, the one thing that's crazy about this is the fact it's not a 1-for-1 recreation. Okay, if you are down one stock and you win the game, you go back down to 0. You're not at 100 if you were stuck at 100. You go back to 0, which I think is pretty balanced. I think it's fair.
Yeah.
Right? Because the thing is, you can't get back up to that damage without accidentally killing someone anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, there goes Thunder. Once again, I think Yoshi up B has some kind of armor on it during the animation. Either that or it clashes, because they went right through, no knockback, no nothing. But the score is pretty even when it comes to damage. Oh, no, it's one of my Xbox needs to be careful about that side B. If they miss ledge completely off the side B, they just go and die. The spike comes through, and the Yoshi evens out the odds. However, Rio Grande's still in a very favorable spot. The lightning narrowly misses. The thing is, it's so unique to see Yoshi like walk around the stage and stuff. They hit strides that you don't expect them to be. You don't expect people to just float in between the platform and the ledge. It's not something you really plan for.
Yeah, it's that floater jump.
Yeah, no, the flutter jump is really, really strong when it comes to like certain placements. It's not the strongest move in the game. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's a great movement tool.
Yeah, because I think like for example, I see Yoshi jumping in the air and doing that egg. If you get the angle perfect,
that down air's gonna set up a kill here. Expect to fire. Thunder's gonna come out here, but Kiss gets clocked. Goes in between, and this is getting a little scary for one by an Xbox. The back air comes out, egg. And that's not going to be enough to kill just yet. The side B comes out once again. And the up B is going to kill, and that's going to bring it to a more even state. Now, if you're one by an Xbox, you're going to try to do as much as you can to avoid something like that. As now they are back to even stocks, even percentage. It is all just about who can outplay who. But it's also a great position for Rio Grande to be in because you're making it easier for your anchor. You're making it better for like the end guy.
yes,
Which we did see Second Heaven. He's been playing that third spot the entire season, and he did play cleanup the other day. He played cleanup in their win versus SUNY.
Yeah, and I know we didn't get to see see him that much.
I gotta watch it, and it was a textbook showing. The forward dash the dash attack just doesn't kill. There you go, this doesn't hit. The up B's gonna smack though. Oh, Thunder doesn't come out. That's gonna save it, but Nasora almost falls to the doom and just about. He's bad. Yeah, imagine the nerves are probably starting to set in right now. But he's like, what about Xbox has had a lot of nasty comebacks in her past. You got Smash. That's gonna set up the stage. It's gonna set up neutral once again. No, that's not good. The spacing's perfectly just fine.
Oh.
As the Thunder does come out. This is close.
It is.
One,
at least
one perfectly placed smash attack for any of them like that, and it's over. And it's on the second heaven to get 4 stocks.
Yes, but one positive way to think about this is we do have them down to 1 stock.
Yeah, no, like there's positive come from this. Rio might be down right now, but they're not completely out of it just yet. They still have time. They still have time to figure out everything. So we'll just keep that in mind before we move into the final, what could possibly be the final game for round 1.
Yeah, and as we've seen for Second Heaven in previous games,
he's able to hold his own.
He's picked it up like this before.
No, he's able to hold his own. It's a very impressive showing for someone that's just a pure rookie.
Pretty much.
Second Heaven did not play this game seriously coming into this fall season. Was anticipating to play in the NACC season. I think it was the open bracket. The open bracket was canceled and just fell through entirely, and Second Heaven was kind of stuck on the shelf and just like, okay, well, I got all this free time. I might as well figure out how to play this game correctly. Mm-hmm. He finally dialed in on one character that was Byleth. The Byleth, he has had a lot of rough patches going through, a lot of bad habits, but those bad habits are starting to be broke right now because he's fully aware that he can't go back on certain moves because of them being punished by good players.
Yeah.
The thing is that it wasn't just instantaneous either. Okay, it was a grueling fight to just get into learn how to play the game. Mm-hmm. Let alone perfect the character.
Yeah.
But the thing is, time well spent. I'm saying time well spent.
For sure.
Like the record doesn't really warrant it on paper, but when you watch the gameplay, you can tell that he has the fundamentals down. They're not perfect, but he has them down.
Yeah. For sure, and the thing is, even outside of like the scheduled practices, he comes in all the time and plays.
He's in
on
every
the
day.
Switch. Yep, he was in there today actually.
Yeah, no, he was in.
Yeah.
I think I should have run here around like 1 o'clock. He already beat me to it. I'm usually one of the first people in this building, and he just beat me to it.
John and Ashley weren't even in here. He was just there by himself.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, game 4 going on right now. We gotta wait for for Yoshi to SD twice. Just needs to make sure that he keeps the nerves. Yeah. Now, as you just saw right there, Yoshi can do a lap around the bottom of these stages. At least the bottom of FD and the bottom of Battlefield. So the thing is, I think they need to avoid stages like this. However, Second Heaven is seeing something differently. He's seeing something that we're not seeing.
And hopefully we see what that is. And
hopefully we figure out.
Minutes.
Yeah, we figure out what's going on right now. Yoshi's trying to space out. That's a big down smash. It is about a prayer about what the hit that gets punished. Here's the problem with Byleth. The thing with Byleth, you have to play space. You can't play close with Byleth. The moves are too slow, and you get punished really easily with them. The down air, fine if it was off stage, but if it's like that, it's painful to watch because you're stuck in the animation, and then they can just come back. No! Oh, he broke shield! The Griffin special! And that's how he knocks it out! He still has 3 stocks! It is winnable for Rio Grande.
That's a win for Rio right now.
No, they're not done completely.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Wait. No, they did! They are done!
Wait, what?
Game 1.
That's game 1.
No, we didn't watch game 1.
We didn't. They won game 1, right?
No, we won game 1.
Yeah.
Rio Grande's up 1-0.
We won.
Oh, I just realized. I have been wrong this entire time in my head. Rio Grande's up 1-0. They have finally given FAU their first game loss of the season.
Dang.
What a play! What a game!
Yeah. Makes me wish we had this all working during game 1, but
I can't believe I can't believe Griffin got away with that downbeat. That was crazy.
yeah.
If you're FAU, you were probably like shell shocked. Right? You're like, what was that?
Yeah, honestly, I thought he was about to, get killed right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a Rio Grande, you rotate back to the list. You go back. You start off with John game 1. You play the same thing right now. Rena's been shut down. What?
What?
Did we miss the first game?
John. We couldn't miss that much.
I will ask.
Yeah, maybe we can get John on a call, put him on speaker, and have him talk.
I just sent him a message real quick. If this is big, I realize the Rio Grande's playoff hopes are still alive. If that's the case.
Yeah, I believe that they've got this. They got all good players, really. I don't see any.
No, the thing is that it's crucial that they get through with this. This is very, very important for Rio Grande.
Mm-hmm.
If that is game, I don't think that was game 1. I don't think that was game 2. I think that was game 1.
Yeah, I don't feel like it was game 1. I don't feel like it was game 2 because we weren't off that long. Like, not much could have happened in that time, I assume.
The connection is bad. Oh,
That's why they went to Jackson in the first place.
anyway, Rio Grande is up 1-0. I'm gonna put the fight up. That is the case. Like Rio Grande is up 1-0.
Yeah. Once we get some stuff figured out.
Oh, okay, no. So the connection was just bad in general.
Okay. That's good to know.
Okay, so the connection was bad in general. Nintendo moment.
Nintendo moment.
Okay, so they're setting up controls for the third. It is 1-0 for Rio Grande. Rio Grande's up 1-0. Let's get big takeaways from this first, okay? First of all, Rio Grande is... They took in the first round, the first map off of FAU. No one has been able to do that so far. As far as I've seen. I will go fact check that real quick, actually.
No losses, according to what you've seen?
I'm going to go fact check that real quick.
Alright. When we're waiting, do you want me to switch the camera?
No, we'll just stay right here. It'll be fine. Okay, no, they haven't lost a single map yet.
Damn.
No, so that was
Okay.
fact checked. The Rio Grande is the first team to take the map off of this crew, and is looking to. Actually, no, go ahead and switch.
Yeah.
So, because eventually we do have put like passwords and stuff. So, but anyway, no, this is exciting. This is great to see. Rio Grande has the pace, still has the strength to actually get this game. Okay, so the new. I hate to make you get up again. First of all, how's your Pepsi?
Pepsi's good.
Okay.
Shout out Rio Grande.
Well, I hate. Shout out Rio. Why are you saying shout out Rio Grande? We didn't.
They got the vending machines.
I don't think it's a Rio Grande thing.
It's in their building.
Anyway, can you go switch it? Actually, don't switch it just yet.
Yeah, you can type it in from there. He's typing in the arena code right now.
Yeah, so we're getting back into a new arena. They had to adjust some things with their player. Accordingly, apparently, from what I was heard.
Shout out PepsiCo, not sponsored.
I wish.
I wish that would be
Actually, no, wrong. Okay, Jarrett would feel like a backstabber. He is a proud supporter of Sprite. So, I like Sprite.
Sprite is pretty good.
Last time I
I like
checked,
Coke.
Pepsi doesn't have a dunk can. Sprite has a dunk can.
Yeah.
You go ahead and switch it.
Pepsi's got Oh, Pepsi's got.
They have Starry. Which is funny because Starry now has Starry has not Starry, but Pepsi. But Starry's was Serum Mist. It was Serum Mist. Which, if we're gonna be honest, that one-time marketing campaign for Serum Mist was just weird.
Thinking back on it, I don't remember any Sierra Mist ads.
They didn't put ads out. It was just supposed to be a direct competitor for spray, and then they changed the cans, and it was targeted towards an older audience. And then it turns out the older audience. Wait a minute, that's a Steve.
Wait, we're allowed to play Steve in this
I
thing?
don't know.
I hope so.
I think we're. I don't think it's actually that.
Oh. Anyway, about Sierra Mist, it's weird because sometimes putting out no ads works, like for root beer companies.
Well, yeah, think
no
about
ads.
it. When you think about root beer and stuff, they're just already slotted in at restaurants.
True. You can always find it, no matter what products they use at a restaurant.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is completely true. I agree with that. That is a factual statement. Anyway, so we're gonna see PB John more likely, and we did see the Byleth. I think they might be lag testing here in a second. For anything, I'm not entirely sure. I'm getting updates slowly. Either way, exciting time to be a Rio Grande fan right now, as PB John and the rest of the gang have created one of the biggest highlights so far. Okay, so they are playing Steve.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to clip that or something, because that's
Expect to see
nice.
that. Expect to see that again,
Yes.
because that was big. Okay, we're gonna see if they're actually playing Steve here in a second. They might just be doing lag tests. No, that we are playing Steve. Okay, so we're actually in game. That is odd. I don't know if they're allowed to play Steve. Actually, I don't think Steve is banned.
Yeah, I think the other league banned Steve.
NECC banned Steve. ECAC, I have no clue.
Yeah,
This is why Steve gets banned, because you have combos like that. Because that is crazy. That's something like that. It's 67, 81, 88. This is going to be a kill. I put the up here, and that's going to be a kill. Lordy. We got ourselves a Minecraft problem.
Steve's strong. He carries them.
Steve is the best character in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is legal. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look it up. Before I start yelling blasphemies, because there's a good chance it is legal. Okay.
Shout out Steve Minecraft, by the way.
Minecraft is cool.
Yeah.
I like Minecraft. Minecraft's a good game.
Yes.
You've been living under a rock for the last 10 years? Probably longer. 2014, 12 years.
2009, actually.
So about 15 years. You've been under a rock
Yeah.
for the last 15 years. Try Minecraft. But
Yeah.
play like an old version. Current version is too complicated.
Yeah, if you have PC, you can go back versions.
Yeah, so get it on
try
PC, play like 1.8, and enjoy what we had when we were children.
Yeah, especially for combat.
I realize I'm ignoring this entire game. It's been just something but like ladder combos.
Yeah. It's just
I'm gonna say
second
right now,
having getting destroyed by Steve.
if I had a nickel for every time Smash included a DLC character that had ladder combos, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice.
That is true. That'll be the quote I put on your graduation graphic.
Don't use that. That I can't find where the rolls would be, but actually, I want to look here.
Your quote will be, "Don't call me good boy."
I don't remember when that happened.
It was right before Devin attacked you in the first episode.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. I remember that now. Okay. Here, I'm gonna ask. I'm just gonna ask directly. Okay, so I have gotten insight. Steve the character is not banned, but the tech known as PMLG is banned.
Okay, so that Did he do the move? Because I've never seen it happen.
No, so BMLG, BMLG is a move where you can cancel. I want to say you cancel a lock placement, and when you cancel it, it basically frees you from any knockback. Imagine like armor. It basically gives you free armor.
So is it like a frame of invincibility?
Yeah, you get a free invincibility. So imagine like, so you know how like Link up smash is like 1, 2, 3, and then like you get launched. You don't get the knockback from that anymore. You just land right on them and then you get a free punish. So you get hit and get a free punish. If that happens, that is a free stock, I believe. Free stock or probably up to a free game. I have no clue. I don't know what the rules are. I don't have the rule book. But either way, I'm assuming if you use it, you get banned.
Yeah.
Which is understandable, but the thing is also a really unpredictable thing. You can end up doing it on accident. Which is pretty clear, because if it happens one time, it's an accident. But if it happens one time, every game you play, then you've been doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to get like a print out of the rules for situations like this.
Usually Discords have like the rule book, but the thing is I don't have the Smash roll on their Discord. So I can't see any kind of links. I can see the Overwatch ones.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know.
That's why I'll probably just end up checking the website at some point. I'm not in the ECAC Discord yet.
Yeah, it's somewhere on the website. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember how I got invited to it. Anyway. Whew. So we've lost Griffin already.
Yes.
So they started with Griffin. I don't know if that's a rule that they have to stay, or if they're playing backwards. Either way, I don't necessarily agree with the call.
Well, if they were playing backwards, wouldn't we have started on Want to Buy an Xbox?
No, we would have started on
Oh, you mean
Griffin.
okay,
The
not
reverse
resetting it. Okay.
So I don't know if they have to stay on him or not. So never mind. So they don't have to go in any order. They just want to start. Because if that was the case, then I want to buy an Xbox. Wouldn't be playing. Instead, we got PB John and a character swap to Byleth.
That's interesting, and that would have been interesting if we still had Second Heaven.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like seeing the Ditto would have been really crazy to see.
Yeah.
I wish. I mean, what they should do is go back and watch this VOD whenever the game's over. Try to pick up something about the character if it's really good in the first place. Speaking of which, Griffin, if you're watching this, hi.
Hey.
Pick up. Just take some notes about some do's and don'ts with this match, especially with Piranha Plant, because you're gonna be playing this for the rest of your college career, unless John decides not to coach after graduation. Either way, back to the game. This is a interesting matchup for Piranha Plant. It's range v range. The thing is, Byleth has to play a specific window. Piranha Plant has to play an even farther and an even more specific window. So what needs to be done for the Byleth, they need to come through and get pokes and set up big punishes, and not end up like that, because the one thing that Piranha Plant is good at is controlling space.
Yes.
So let's keep that in mind. Other than that, speed's not great. There's not a lot of aerial combos. It's a lot of grounded combos. And a lot of around that little spike ball right there named Batui, as well as that poison cloud. So pretty much, if John gets a shield break, it's pretty much a free kill. It's not guaranteed free kill, but it's pretty close to a free kill.
By the way, a bit off topic, but shout out Jackson High School Esports on YouTube. Thanks for letting us use your room.
Yeah, we already said thank you for that twice.
Yeah.
We didn't say the YouTube.
Through YouTube.
But yeah, plug them.
Plug them.
Former alma mater for our fellow media team, and also PB John as well.
Yes.
Okay, dash attack. 3-1. This is not the situation that Rio Grande wants to be in. Either way, Rio Grande's in this very awkward state where they get really good strides and then they just falter somewhere. The thing is, I don't know if they had to play Second Heaven, and that's the thing that just confuses me. They had to play him or not. Like, I think if they went back, they would have had a better chance against the Steve. Which, the thing is, it's not because of, like, matchups or something like that. It's the fact that John has more experience against characters like that in the first place. Granted, it's also a really bad matchup for Piranha Plant. It's a horrendous matchup. This matchup, I think, is still more favored towards Byleth because there's not a lot of winning matchups for Piranha Plant. But at least would have saved some players and not relying on the back of what I buy in Xbox. Let's go back up for the up B. And honestly, if you're John, you gotta kind of consider: do I just try to get some consolidation points on this and just try to get one more stock, or do I gotta win this? The thing is, I feel like in the greatest scheme of things, best case scenario is that you win the game. Worst case scenario, you get one more stock and you make it a little easier for your sword player, but it's still going to be a tall task to order regardless. I think we seen John Knight stock on one stock anyway, so
yeah.
Big punish right there as the punish whip comes out. Here goes Patui, just narrowly misses, goes for the up tilt, gets the grab, and doesn't know go for right there. That's some combo work from PB John. As just the down B narrowly misses, tries to get the snipe, doesn't necessarily work. The down B gets baited. The down air gets baited, and John gets stage control, but then quickly loses it because of the speed disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, that's big. That's what John. That's the least John wanted. That's the absolute least that John would have wanted out of this fight. The thing is, right now he can still win this. He can still get back his stock and then try to even out the games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, but the back air is not going to help him on that one. That's going to be 36% and one stock left for the Byleth or whatever player they want to go by, because it started off with Steve going to Byleth. And now it's on the back of one of buy an Xbox to try to close it out. At this point, I gotta think: do I just try to play for Game 3, or do I try to close it out myself?
I'd say it's possible to close it now.
It's a very tall task because you gotta get 7 stocks. 7 stocks with your 3. Not impossible. It is a doable task. It's not super doable, but it's doable. Plus, it turns out their character pools are pretty deep. So let's keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, it's interesting to see such a wide variety of characters in this one team. And we've seen, a Byleth.
We saw a Byleth, we saw a Steve, we saw a Dark Pit. This first player has a deep...
Yoshi.
Yeah, we saw the Yoshi from player 2. From player 3, we saw... No, player 3 was the Yoshi.
Yeah.
Player 1 was the Dark Pit. Player 2 was... Actually, I think player 2 was the Yoshi. Player 3 was... No, it wasn't. Player 1, I forget what it is. Watch it back. You'll know what the lineup is. Either way, not bad.
Yeah.
So let's think about this right now.
I think...
So, the thing is, for moral thought, you gotta think to yourself, well, if we lose this one, it's no big deal, we have one more chance. But, since this is different from a game like Counter-Strike or something like that, where it's like, if it's 3v1, you kind of look at it and it's like, this isn't very doable.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, you still have to go out and try. Byleth? I think the first game was a lag test. Do not quote me on that. I'm going to ask John.
The one with Dark Pit?
I have no clue what's going on right now.
Me neither. But, hey, they're fighting, so we have something to commentate on.
I don't know if it's a lag test. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the whole,
I'm not sure. I mean, it would make sense to do a lag test at any location like
Well,
that.
if you lag test,
Yeah.
you don't play it like that. So, this is game 3. I don't know, why would they have 2 Byleths now? Who played Byleth? Who played who?
Yeah, it looks like Byleth is winning this so far.
Okay, we're not doing this bit. I've done this bit for years with John. I'm not doing it here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my lord. It's a good pokes there from the Rio Grande Byleth. And a down smash is going to help. I genuinely don't know who this is.
White Byleth versus green Byleth.
Anogard Byleth versus the pure Byleth. Not pure, but the combined Byleth. I played 3 houses.
I've never played.
I played 3 houses.
Hmm.
It's okay. That's a free punish. I don't know why they didn't go for something bigger. I don't know why they didn't try to go for... Like, that was the one time a down B would have actually been fine. And it's going to bite him in the behind. What should have been a punish. Comes a massive blunder for Rio Grande, and I believe they're down stocks. So back air comes through. That's gonna stop the up airs. Oh no! And the axe just narrowly misses.
Oh.
Side B poke doesn't really work. Side smash poke doesn't really work. Side B swipe does work. And this is becoming a closer affair than what Rio Grande wants it to be.
I think Second Heaven's got this. He's
I think it's supposed to be
got
second
him down to
heaven.
one stop. I think so.
I'm just so confused with why they did that though.
Yeah, why do they keep? They're not. I don't think they're going in an order anymore. They're just like.
Well, no, they have to.
What order is this?
I don't know what's going on just yet. I'm still confused. I don't know what game we're on. I don't know who's playing what. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Rio viewers, if any of you know what's going on, let us know.
PB John, if you're in this chat, please tell me what exactly is going on, because I have no clue what the situation is. Very well,
Stick of gum.
stick of gum. What?
Thanks, Theory.
What does that even mean, stick of gum?
I have no clue.
Either way, Rio Grande's by the fell. I believe this is 1-1 now.
And hello, Apache Native. I know you're watching. You always watch.
Send a message and ask and see if it's 1-1 now. I have no clue what in the world is going on anymore. I am just freelancing it. If it is 1-1, Rio Grande needs to figure out what went wrong there.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that what shoutcasting is at the end of the day? Just freelancing it?
I don't think so.
Because you don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, sure, you can know what's going on, which we don't right now. But
No, that's just figuring it out. That's just what we call working it out. So if we see, I don't know what game we're on anymore. I don't even know what round we're on anymore. We could be on round 3 going on to it. 1-1 Rio Grande, I believe.
go Rio.
Whatever it is, go Rio. I hope we're doing fine. I'm so confused.
Yeah. Hello, Rio Grande. You guys ever think to yourselves, man, I wish there was a convention I can go to around here. We'll look for no further than Final Boss Con on May 4th.
Wait. Can we do like a bit on this? Man, I wish there was a convention I can go to. I haven't been to a convention in so long.
Oh, you want to go to a convention?
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Well, you ever been to Rio Grande before?
I hope so. I go to school here.
Yeah. Well, the same place you go to school is holding a convention on May 4th, 2024 in the Line Center.
Wait, that's Star Wars Day.
Exactly.
I don't know what that correlates with anything, but yeah, that's Star Wars Day.
Yeah, well, you must like pop culture and other stuff like that for knowing that, which is good because we are holding Final Boss Con.
Okay, okay, no, so the game isn't over. Game's not over just yet. Okay, so we got, I don't know what's going on anymore. Someone answer me.
Somebody.
I sent a message already. I don't know. I sound like a whiny baby saying that, but like I genuinely am confused.
Even if you're from the other school. Hold on.
Somebody just fill me in. What is the stuff right now? What's going on?
They're doing something.
What do you mean they're doing something?
They're starting.
Well, it's the same Byleth.
I know, but
Okay,
like,
here's the thing. So this is Byleth SDs twice, where it's still in game 2.
yes. Have we? Okay, yeah,
Okay,
it's been a
Pokemon
while since
Stadium.
we've seen.
And we're still in game 2. Okay, so it's not over just yet. I don't think.
Dang.
What in the world is going on? Okay, so there's something down there. Okay, I think there's something down there that you can tech. It's weird because I think that's earned. So both players hit the taunt here, and now we're underway. Tall task ahead. I want to buy an Xbox. A little bit of a big change here in the lineup. I don't know if that was intended or not, or if that was a selective choice by want to buy an Xbox or PB John as well, or just a team decision to mix the order up like that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that first game was about. I thought that was a lag. I think it was a lag test.
Yeah, it's...
Which is weird that's a lag test.
So does that mean the game we didn't pick up was the lag test? Or the first one we did pick up was the lag test?
Okay, that's what it says. You can get... Okay, that's what they're talking about with the nickels. Okay, with 2 nickels, I can get a stick of gum. Because it's about the thing I said about the Smash thing.
Yeah.
That's what that was. So thank you, viewer, for letting me know that I can't see your name that far. I am blind as a bat from that distance.
Oh, Apache Native. Hello, our biggest fan.
Thank you, Apache Native. Thank you for that. Anyway, I don't remember that part of the conversation where we said we were going to buy something with that. Anyway, so
we did.
Ooh,
I think they're having a conversation.
big snipe from the player of FAU, Florida Atlantic.
Where is FAU?
Florida Atlantic.
Okay.
If I had to take a wild guess where Florida Atlantic is, I'm going to assume Florida.
Really? I don't think so.
I'm not good with that one.
I think they're in the Atlantic. Anyway.
Well,
I know.
I'm pretty sure Florida's touching the Atlantic Ocean. Weird roll-up gets punished.
They are.
It's peninsula, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Narrowly dodging that full charge shot, but might get punished. The Nair just nearly comes out and just tags one by an Xbox. Dash attack comes through. Big shot. And another big one just needs to find a way in. Can't find its way in right now, just getting absolutely torched. And it's last stock Rio Grande.
Yeah, and even with this, FAU's have more damage, so...
Right.
That's a
great
out.
out. Yeah, great out wide. I haven't touched the Joy-Con in a while.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I want to have faith in modern players. I really do. But it is looking bleak for Game 2.
Yeah. It's that one word that gets you. The word but.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have faith in my players, but...
You know, I have faith that these guys, if any of you trust anyone here, then do it. It is to pull something off this crazy. I've seen it live. I've seen our players do it live. Mm-hmm. They can pull these matches off, but that's going to seal it for Game 2. Rio Grande, FAU tied up at 1-1.
Yeah, and is Game 3 the tiebreaker, or is it best of 5?
It's the decider. We're moving on to the decider, I believe. Unless they just back out here, which I don't think they will.
Oh.
So let's take note of characters we're going to see. Okay, we're going to see a Byleth. Mm-hmm. We're going to see we could see a Steve. We could see anything.
Yeah, but honestly, I believe they could come out with another surprise character. They keep surprising us like this.
Yeah, no. I feel like these players might have deep pockets.
Yes. Which, honestly, I think is good to have.
I disagree.
Because, different characters
different
characters.
I disagree because this is a game where knowing your character is more important than knowing a bunch of characters.
True.
The thing is that in a game like Overwatch or Rainbow Six or Valorant or any other character-based game like League of Legends as well, it's best to know your character in this game differently because that game, the character that you enjoy the most can have certain situations where they're bad.
Yeah.
The game like this, where you have your character, it's best to put all the because you have combos in this game. You have ladder combos. You have different things, different techs that these characters do. It's not going to be good if you have a bunch of these different characters where you're mediocre at a bunch of characters instead of being good at one singular character.
Yeah. Well, I think. What if you have both?
What do you mean?
Let's say John. He's really good at piranha plant.
I'm getting a phone call. Lauren. Yeah.
Traded.
Yeah.
I know you guys are live, but I want your butt in the ring right now.
Is it game over?
Yeah, the game's over.
Oh. I wasn't sure.
Did we win?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure if we missed, because I asked John if we missed game 1 completely, and all he told me was that we missed the first game.
Alright, so you know like how things are taken down?
Okay, round 1.
Round 1, yeah, you guys missed round 1.
Okay,
That was game...
Okay, that was a set of stocks. Like they won the first game.
Yeah,
Okay.
Game 1 and they won game 2.
I thought we won game 2.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Okay. I'm confused.
Oh, are you still live?
Yes, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. No, we lost, bro. This one. Hey, am I on speaker?
Yeah?
Hey, Mom, how's it going? Hi, Dad. I wish that you would come back for the milk.
Anyway, I'm confused. So, did you guys lose 2-0 or 2-1?
We lost 2. We lost 0-2, man.
Okay, I wasn't sure. That's one to know. Alright, thank you.
Alright. So yeah, tell Ryan that I love them because, I think Ryan's the best person in the world to go to college with. We all fought ourselves. We're all...
You know they can barely hear you, right?
Oh, well then, alright.
Alright.
Whatever.
Turn it
I
on.
didn't care. You know what? I don't care. You know what? I am the...
Go switch the camera. Okay, so, apparently we were wrong that entire time. Which makes no sense, because I'm confused now. John said they won game 1. Oh, that's why Second Heaven was still in. Oh.
Can you explain?
So game 1 was the game. Okay, so we missed the first set of games entirely.
We were out for that long?
Yes.
Dang.
Game 2, I thought they finished it, but no, they didn't. According to the Smash team, it's 2-0. To their stream, it looks like 2-1. Which is weird that they kept playing after the bell, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on exactly. Just stay posted. According to Rio Grande, they did lose. Well, to the Rio Grande Smash team, apparently, they lost.
Yeah.
That in itself eliminates them from playoff contention. So, next week will be the last week we see of the Smash Bros. I believe competing. I don't think that I thought that they have 2 more games. I forget, but according to them, they lost 2-0. But we're gonna figure that. We're gonna get all sorted out. Keep your eyes posted on social media. We'll figure out everything. Okay. But until then, my name is Jordan Walker. I will see you next time, and make sure to watch the Eye of the Storm podcast.
Yep. And the new channel trailer on YouTube.
Yep.
You've been watching Rio Grande Esports live streams. We just finished our game and we want you to tune in next week for our next game. We'll always be back every week with the live streams of our players, so make sure to tune back in and check everything out.